So you want to study abroad this year, but you still don't have all the cash you need to make it happen. You've tried scholarships, you've applied to student loans, but it's not really working out. Let me tell you other things you can do to make sure you still get to go to school this year. Let's jump right into it. So you tried to apply for student loans and you were denied, or you tried to check to see if your school was on the list of schools that these student loan options work with, but your school isn't on the list for any of them. Let me tell you other things. I'll share with you other things you can do right now to still make sure that you go to school this year. So let us jump into it. First thing you can do is to reapply. Just reapply to the same loan provider that you applied to before. Change a couple of things though. Change the amount you asked for, change, just some things and reapply. It's always worth it to try again. So if you've applied before, you were denied, apply again. That's one thing you can do, and it may work out this time. You never know. So another thing you can do is to apply to other loan options. So there are a couple of loan options that I've mentioned on this channel that don't require you to have a co-signer. So you can apply to other loan options. If you've applied to Prodigy and you were denied, try to apply to Empire, try to apply to Quorum, try to check out Lendwise. Just try other options. And because these loan providers have different evaluation systems and algorithms, you can get loans from one and be denied by the other one. So try more than one option if your school works with more than one option. So that's another thing you can do right now. So another thing you can do is to apply to other schools. And let's say you were denied, like you applied to a loan provider and your application, wasn't approved. You weren't given the loans, and you couldn't even apply because your school isn't on their list. This is a great option for you. You need to apply to other schools. There are some schools right now that are still taking applications. Not a lot of them, but some schools have a rolling application system where they just continue to take people until the class is full. So try to look for these schools and apply to those schools. That way you can either get funding from those schools, or you make sure those schools are on the list of schools that these loan providers work with, and that way you can apply to for those loans again, and now you are applying using a different school, and that would change your chances. Basically, you could easily get the loan. So one other thing you can do right now is to apply to other schools. There are still schools taking applications right now. Don't be discouraged. I know it is hard. You've put in all this work, but you just need to keep trying. I didn't go to school the first year that I applied to schools. I didn't go the second year I applied to schools. I didn't go the third year I applied to schools. But you just need to keep trying until you get what you want, even though it is really hard. And I feel you. But we'll just keep trying. So please apply to other schools. And that's one more thing you can do. So another thing you can do is to ask the school for more funding. So the reason you're applying for student loans is that you did not get a lot of scholarship, or you did not get enough funding to make your dreams happen. So one thing you can do is to actually ask for more. And I say this a lot on this channel. A lot of international students don't realize that they can ask for more. So please, my friend, ask the school for more. It doesn't take anything away from you. They will not take your admission offer because you're asking for more funding. So please give it a try. I have a link in the description, and you can basically click that link, see a template I created, and you can copy it, paste it in an email, and send it to the school. That's how you ask for more. And this template has worked over and over and over again over the years. So please click the link in the description and go check out that template and copy it basically. So please ask the school for more. Use that template to ask for more. And let's just see if it works out or not. So that's another thing you can do. Ask schools for more. Now, let me give you a bonus tip. If you got admission offers from more than one school and one of them has offered you some funding, you can negotiate with the other school. So school A gave you some funding, but school B did not. You can negotiate with school B using school A's offer. So I covered all of this in that template. So just click the link and get that template. And if you really want to understand how this negotiation works, I'll put a link in the description to a video I did a couple of months ago where I explained how this really works using real numbers. So if you are interested in that, I'll put all the links you need in the description and you can check it out. So before I continue, I wanted to make sure you know and you don't miss out. I'm always sharing these tips to my email community. I have an email gang, okay? I have an email gang, and I'm always sharing tips with them first before I share on other platforms. So if you're interested and you want to learn all about like grad school, getting funding, living abroad, just all things grad school, I'm always sharing my experiences living in the US and share other people's experiences that have schooled in other countries as well. So if you just, want to thrive, you want to get into school, you want to get funding, you want to know how to get a job abroad, just join that email gang. That is where it is happening. And I just want to make sure you don't miss out. And when I send emails, usually you can reply to me and ask me any questions. And so that's the easiest way to get a hold of me. So make sure you join that email list. And I'll put a link to that in the description as well. So please don't miss it. I really do hope that I can help you as much as possible and help you get into school this year, get the funding you need, and thrive in your new home. So please click that link and join my email gang, and I'll see you on that side. So another thing you can do is to get a co-signer. So this one is usually hard because it's tough to find someone that will co-sign your loans. But if you have a family member that already lives in Canada, that already lives in the US, that already lives in the UK, and they have good credit, they can co-sign your loans. And let me tell you something, once you have a co-signer, it becomes really easy for you to get student loans because a lot of opportunities just open up to you and you get better rates. It's just easier with a co-signer. So try to see if there's a family member that already lives in these countries that can co-sign your loans. It is hard, but try to find such people and see if they'll be willing to co-sign your loans. If they are willing to co-sign your loans, just comment below and ask me for a longer list of loan options that you can apply to with a co-signer. So just go check and see if there's someone willing to co-sign your loans and you can apply to more options. And that way you don't have to depend on just Prodigy, Empire, Quorum, and Lendwise. You don't need to depend on those 4 options. There's like maybe 20 other options that you can explore. So please try to get a co-signer where possible. So another thing you can do is to get a sponsorship letter. And I've talked a lot about a sponsorship letter on this channel. And it's basically you're getting someone to write a letter saying they will sponsor your education. Now, let me put you onto something. These people don't actually need to send you cash. They just need to write the letter that they will fund you and attach their bank statements. That's all they need to do. And I shared a video months ago where I explained how this works to you. I'll put that video in the description. And at the end of that video, I also shared a free template with you that you can basically copy and send to your sponsor. They can sign and just attach their bank statements. If you have a sponsorship letter, you can use this as your proof of funds for your visa application. So one other thing you can do if this loan thing is not working out for you and you're not getting scholarships is to get a sponsorship letter. Now, if these people provide a sponsorship, if they provide a sponsorship letter and they don't actually send you the cash, you need to figure out how you will pay. But by that time, you will already be in school, you would have gotten your visa, and you can figure it out from there. So please try to get a sponsorship letter that you can use as proof of funds. So that's another thing you can do. One other thing you can do is you can begin to email professors. So if you if you follow me on Instagram, the link is always in the description. But if you follow me on Instagram, I shared a free template you can use to reach out to professors. You can reach out to professors from your home country right now and tell them, hi, I'm coming in, I'm joining this program. Later this year, I'll be starting and I would really love to be your graduate assistant. These are the things I've done. This is my experience. These are my skills. Do you need someone like me right now? So you can email professors, and even if they are looking to hire a student or a graduate assistant, they can connect you with their friends, with their colleagues that are hiring for such. Now, don't say my admission did not come with a graduate assistantship position. Even if your admission didn't come with a GA position, it is fine. Reach out. Yes, this will require you to reach out to a lot of professors. This will require you to have some hustle in you, but just do it. You have nothing to lose, because if these professors employ you, you can be employed from your home country, just that your start date will be after your school has resumed. So please take advantage of this. I don't know how I can share that template with you here on YouTube, but just go to my Instagram page and you will find it somewhere there. So, but if you don't find it, you don't know how to get it, just put a comment below and I'll find a way to send it to you, maybe via email or something. So please just get that, copy it, and send to as many professors as possible and get these opportunities that you need. Before I end this video, I also want to share that I shared recently, I think that video should be up now. I shared about ideas or things that international students can do to make extra cash once they get to school. Please watch that video and see other things you can do. Like, don't just, I know it's hard, but please don't give up. If this is your goal, this is your dream, you want to go to school abroad, don't give up. It's not going to be easy for everyone, but trust me, it will be worth it if you're taking the right steps. So please watch that video and see other things that you can do to make extra cash as an international student. So I hope you found today's video helpful. Let me know if you have questions, and put your comments below and I will answer them and get to you. I really, really hope that your goal of going to grad school this year happens for you. And I'm rooting for you, and let me know if I can help in any way. And I'll see you in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like today's video. All right, bye.